Oh man, that's hilarious. You know what, Game Weight? I was actually thinking, I was like, man, I don't think Game Weight's gonna take accountability today, but he said that the market didn't care about my triangles, circles, and squares, and I hate to, I hate to do it, Game Weight, but damn, look how it perfectly rejected off of my triangles, circles, and squares. Look how it perfectly rejected. Perfect rejection from these areas. But I do agree that probably tomorrow we'll probably see a move back up to maybe 190, 100, kind of the levels that you were talking about earlier today. But we definitely bearish. And you know, I caught this pump on gold. Obviously, I left money on the table. I still got a runner going, but I mean, it's not going to break the bank or nothing. I still got a runner going. Uh, so I got like one contract going. We'll see if it goes. If it comes back, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's not really a big deal if it comes back, but um, yeah, I was able to get a big chunk of this, all my targets filled. So I'm done in this account for today. I won't be trading in this account. I have my Tradify account tomorrow, and we'll keep this. We'll just keep taking good trades, like we always do, like we always do. Keep taking good trades, and I guess the market just doesn't care about my triangles, circles, and squares. And it's respecting this trend line perfectly. It's respecting it perfectly. I think I'm gonna make this trend line easier to see. I'll make it blue. Mm, mm. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I don't want to make it blue. Probably make it that coral color that I had. Yeah, I think that's probably a lot better. It's a lot more visible. But right now, as we can see, the market is. It looks like the bulls are trying to push their way back above this trend line. We did get that move lower down here, and the bulls are holding that trend line. But it does look like we're about to tap into these stops, and we could potentially see a move lower. Yeah, what's up, Alfred? What's up? He's all I see is that I'm still shorting higher. Well, shit, that's what bears do. That's what bears do. That's what we do. It goes higher, we short. No questions asked. It goes lower, we short. No questions asked. Yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm still leave this runner going. I'm still leave it going. You know what, man? Let me look at that because maybe that's like another opportunity right there too. You know, another opportunity. I mean, I don't want to necessarily take these types of trades though, but I mean, it's good to know. I guess it's good to know. Yeah, it seems like the market kind of tends to do that. Yeah, it's like kind of tends to do that. Mm. 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 Shit, I'm just trying to make money, Alfred. That's it. Trying to stay on the winning side of the market. Mm. 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 Ugh. Man. Okay. Mm. 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 Ugh. Mm. You gotta follow the rules. Mm. Hey, yo, what's up, Ready Candles? What's up? There's there's 100 micro contracts. That's it. There's 100 micros. It's just only 100 micros. That's it. Mm. Oh, I'm definitely going to bed tonight. Well, I will say this. I definitely will say this. trading the Nasdaq definitely is exciting. I will say that the Nasdaq will definitely keep you on your toes for sure. Gold has that same effect too, but gold trades like the ES. So I mean, I kind of can. I mean, even if I lose a trade on gold, I can kind of just jump back in and get my money back. It doesn't always happen that way. There are instances where the market keeps going, but I'm not usually getting into an area unless it's support. And if it breaks through that area of support, usually what happens is that it's going to the next area of support and it's going to bounce, or vice versa. So I'm not necessarily concerned when I take a gold trade. I mean, it could always go against me, especially because I don't like the wait for the setup. So, but I could definitely just wait for the setup. But I choose not to. ES kind of forces me to wait for the setup. So, I mean, I think that's probably why I should just kind of just focus more on the ES, because it just, for whatever reason, I think this might be my secret soulmate, my soul instrument. Because for whatever reason, I trade the ES right. I treat her right. I don't know why. Maybe because she respects herself, which in turn makes me respect her. I have the utmost patience when I trade the ES for whatever reason. I wish I had that same patience when I trade Nasdaq. I like it. I would be a Nasdaq millionaire if I just had the same patience. But for whatever reason, I get on the Nasdaq and all logic and reason goes out the window, and it's just pure emotion. Just pure emotion, man. Pure adrenaline, pure cortisol, pure fear. Bobo, fear missing out. Tilt. It's just a sea of emotions when I trade the Nasdaq intraday. But my NA meetings show that if I trade the Nasdaq like I trade the ES and be patient, I can make a lot of money. A lot of money. I just don't want to be patient for whatever reason. I don't want to be patient. Hmm. Oof. He said only 100 micros. I mean, that's only a 10 lot. That's nothing. And like, dude, that's nothing. A 10 lot? That's nothing. That's like a starter position. A 10 lot is nothing. Shit, our boy Mohammed's trading upward towards 100 plus contracts. Minis. I'm trading micros. That's only a 10 lot. Hey, yo, what's up, Cave Trader? Hmm. I'm always looking at her, man. I love her, man. I love her. Like, but we're just too toxic to be together. We're just too toxic. I love her, man. I love her. I can change her. Hmm. Well, I mean, my goal position's working out. It's working out. But I think I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, okay, yeah, okay. I think I do know. All right. We could we'll probably yeah, okay. So this will short. All right. This will short. I mean the longest working right now, but I think we'll probably see a drop back down. So I'm gonna take my profits at that R2 at that fair value gap right there. And yeah. Good trade. Good trade. Good trade. I hate to trade against my position, but I think I might have to trade against it. I mean, I potentially so I'm in one runner contract for those that are just joining on gold. Or yeah, I'm in one runner contract. I'm in one runner. I was able to catch this bottom. I was able to catch the bottom. I just so happened was looking at my I just so happened to come to my desk and saw that the market had just dropped and popped. And I was like, let me hurry getting this shit. A nice drop and pop. Mm, mm. Okay, cool. All right. I got my target hit on gold, so that's cool. A nice easy win. Nice easy win. Nice easy win. We bought VWAP. We got out at R2. That was a nice easy win. Nice easy win. Nice easy win. Mm, mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Hey, yo, what's up, Griffin Trade? What's up, man? I mean, we in this short on the sim. In this short in the sim, baby. So I do think that we'll probably get a I think well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll probably get I think 6,000 will probably get flushed. I do think actually I think we probably see price come back all the way down here to 75. I might actually just put my limit down here to 75. Actually, I think we might actually see 75. I think we see 75 on ES. Hmm. Man, where did I see that at? Hmm. Yeah, I think we probably see 75. Probably put it at 76 just in case. Hmm. Yeah, I think people are gonna. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is actually go on my Tradeify account, and I'm gonna put it at 76.75. 76.75. It's gonna be my entry, just in case we get this overnight. The reason why I'm looking at this area is because this is where we got the breaker structure higher, and we got a fib lining up right here too. So with the ES, I like to use structure and fibs for my entries. Mm. We got CPI tomorrow too. So obviously I'll be at my desk before CPI happens. So if something were to happen where we don't get this level until CPI, obviously I'll cancel this, but we'll see. But this is where I want to participate at. And my stop would actually be right here, literally at the bottom of this. At the bottom of this range where my stop would be at. 65, 50 is probably where my stop would be at. Mm. Well, I mean, I don't think it would go that far, but maybe. Okay. So just in case we get price to go a little bit further, I got another one right here. Mm. I'm not gonna probably put that at 55.75 right there. 55.75. Okay. All right. We'll see what this is on my Tradeify account. We'll see what we get here. We'll see what we get. We just gotta wait for the entry. All right. That's cool. All right. We just gotta wait for the entry. Oh. No, I'm not done with Nasdaq. She's just for whatever reason. I mean, she just trades. I don't like how she's trading right now. The ES is, even though she's slow, she's trading more like the old Nasdaq than Nasdaq is. So Uh, my NA meetings has so my NA meetings they've been hitting and they've been hitting perfectly. So Nasdaq is definitely trying to get me back to trader, but as I say, if I had to trade her like this where I have to wait, I mean I might as well just trade gold or ES. I don't trading her intraday is just it's just been difficult for me. It's been difficult for me. So and when I start trading the Nasdaq, I mean all logic goes out the window. I'm not even patient. It takes a lot of mental resources just to be patient with NQ, but FOMO usually takes over. So um maybe I'll get another account specifically for the NA meetings where I just set my limits and just let it play out. But trading the Nasdaq intraday is just no longer. It's just no longer. Well, at least for right now, it's not an option. It's not an option right now. I lost a lot of accounts. I lost a lot of accounts. Okay, so it looks like I should have probably stayed in that long that I was in. So what I was looking for was for price to come back and short. Now we'll see. I'm only down 2 points. I'm looking for price to come back down and short. But unfortunately, I'm conflicted about this. I'm super conflicted. The reason why I'm conflicted about this move, obviously, is because in my account, I still got a runner. I still got a runner in this. So I'm conflicted. I want my position to work. I think it should work. We have a big move down. We have price popping back up. We have price breaking structure pulling back. I mean, obviously, I don't want it to come all the way down, but uh, mm, yeah, maybe I should have stayed in that long. Okay, maybe I should have stayed in that long. I was under the assumption that the Bears are going to will want to will want to sell this. Maybe they are. Maybe they are trying. Maybe they are trying, but usually when we see those big, yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I mean, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Well, I'll just get stopped out of this one. I'm not going to. I'm not going to exit out this position. I'll get stopped out of this one if it comes to that. Hmm. And I probably need to. I probably need to. Hmm. I probably need to adjust this again. I don't necessarily want 4 targets. So let me just adjust this. Have it to where. Yeah. Have it to where I only have 3 targets. I think actually, you know what? Never mind. I think I already have three. Yeah, I think I already have 3 targets. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Mm, mm. Okay. So I'm gonna let that position play out on. on gold. Yeah, I mean, I gotta probably start writing down. I gotta probably start writing that down. Just probably just get a notebook of like, yeah, I'll probably do it like a spreadsheet, probably. Probably get like a spreadsheet and do that. Create another spreadsheet and have it track that. I'll probably do that. Mm, mm. All right, so yeah, I can do that. Let's just actually create that spreadsheet now. Let's do that now. Oh yeah, I actually have to. I actually have to do that too. I actually have to input this data as well. All right, we'll see if we'll see. Honestly, uh, I don't think this short will work. I do think that I'll be in profit, but I don't think that it will take out these lows. I'm not 100% confident that it will take out this low. The market is it looks super bullish right now. It looks like the market wants to continue and break above these highs. But I do think that we can see a small pullback here. I just don't think that I'll get my targets hit. But like I said, I'll let this trade play out. It's in the sim, so I'll let it play out. There's no point closing it. Um, Actually, so what I'll probably do is probably have like a separate market for gold and a separate market for uh, a separate market for Mm. Should I even take that? I mean, should I even? Should I even? Um, I guess it won't hurt to. Then how would I effectively do that? So if I were to input that data, if I were to collect that data, how would it benefit me? How would it benefit me to collect that type of data? Mm. You said I got ES in the chokehold. Yes, I do. Yeah, and that's the one, and that's honestly that's one of the benefits of trading ES. Look how much size I got. I'm super comfortable. Man, I would, man, shit. Man, I'll be in heaven looking at my position in heaven if I had 60 micro contracts starting off with the Nasdaq. I mean, I have to just be on tilt to trade this much. Well, actually, that's not necessarily true. I wouldn't have such a big target. If I had this amount of size in the Nasdaq, I would have a lot of short scalp targets and then probably one or two long targets. I would be uncomfortable the entire position until price hit my target. But I'm super comfortable trading with size and gold and ES because I just know that they're just stable. They're stable. I don't think I really need to. Mm, mm. How could I mean? How can I just? How would I effectively? Because I mean, it needs this data needs to mean something. So, uh, okay. So I think I just need to. Mm, mm. I'm gonna have to think about this. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Either it rejects here, either it rejects, or I'm gonna get stopped out. Either it rejects, or I'm gonna get stopped out. And I spoke about this last night. For whatever reason, gold and ES, I don't go on tilt with when I trade. If I have a losing trade in gold or in ES, my stop is close enough and yet far enough away to where I'll probably only lose $1,000. It probably at the most I'll probably lose $1,000 bucks. That's about it. I mean that's basically NQ drawdown. So the NQ has definitely prepared me for a large drawdown, but I have a lot of room to be wrong. So I think what it is that because I have such a large amount of room to be wrong on both the ES and gold, if I'm wrong, I just accept that I'm wrong. But I gotta really think about this because I don't know. I really don't know how I want to capture this data. Mm, I'll think about it. I'm pretty sure I'll wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah. Yeah. Shit, I was in 100 when I was in those Apex accounts and blew those shit instantly, I was in like 100 of them. I'm not saying that I'm not capable of doing it, cuz I will do it if I'm on tilt for sure. But as you can see, I'll start at gold and ES position with about 3 or 6 mini contracts. Well, micros equivalent to 3 or 6 mini contracts. Because these instruments are, I mean, they're cheap. They move, and if you can catch a big move, you can profit. But I can have a small but large stop because as you can see, they don't necessarily overshoot too much. Once highs are in, I mean, all I had to do was put my stop above this high. Once the highs are in, if it touches the stop, then I know I was just wrong. And unlike the Nasdaq, if she touches my stop, I mean, shit, she might have just cheated me. She might have just touched my stop, and then she might go in my direction, and I just can't. My mind can't tolerate that. I just can't tolerate that. So the Nasdaq is definitely my toxic ex. She definitely is the toxic ex for sure. Bad habits, and I just got to get away from her. All right, so for my support trend line, what color should I make this? Hmm. Yeah, that's a good color right there. All right, so for my support trend line, I'm going to use dark cyan. For my resistance trend line, I'll probably use like this light coral color. I'm definitely going to start. It's going to get really professional. So, what do you guys think? I was thinking about having soft background music because I'm looking at other people's streams and they be having soft background music playing in the background, peaceful music and shit like that. I mean, I don't necessarily care for it, but if that's something that I guess people would want, I wouldn't mind it. Having like maybe jazz or smooth hip hop or something in the background. Not too loud, but just, just there. So it's just not quiet. It's just kind of like lofi music or something like that. Calming music. Let me know what y'all think about that. Cause I'm debating if I should do it. I may even do a test stream to see if y'all guys like it or not. If yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think so too, but I just as I go along with the stream and I see and I look at other people's streams, it's like, well, why are they playing music? And then I see a lot of people playing music. So maybe that's something that people like to listen to while they trade. I don't know. Um, Hey, yo, what's up, Investor Z? You know, it's crazy that you said that, Alfred. I was actually looking for some copyright free blues music. That was the first thing I was looking for. I was like, what about the blues? The NQ got me singing the blues. Mm. But I definitely want to structure the stream a lot more. I do want to structure it. I do want to have. That's kind of why I'm stepping away from the Nasdaq, because I do start to gamble when on the Nasdaq. And even though it's fun, even though gambling is fun, that's not what I want. I just want this to be a place where shit, when we put on a trade, that shit's legit. Like, we already know that the trade is going to be green. I'm going to try my best not to fight the trend, though. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best. But that's actually a habit. Like I said, that's a habit that I have to clean up from trading the Nasdaq. But honestly, I can't fight the trend on the ES. I can kind of fight the trend on gold, but then at the same time, you can't. Nah, you can't. You can get a lucky bounce with gold. I'll say that you can get a lucky bounce. She will bounce at an area of super support. Like if it's a fallen knife and she trades into an area where price broken out and hasn't retested, you can kind of get a lucky bounce on gold. I've seen her consistently do that, but it just won't. There just won't be any follow through. I mean, you'll get a bounce. Uh, I will probably get my targets hit. You're not going to see like a 20-point reversal from the area, at least not initially. But you'll probably get like a 10-point bounce, which honestly on gold, that's on gold and ES, 10 points is actually kind of all you need, especially if you're trading size. If you got six mini contracts, and you catch 30 points on the ES, that's a 9K position right there. So if you're in on a 10 lot, that'll be 15K. 15K, 10 lot, 30 points on the ES. Right now, I'm gonna be like what, 13, 12, 13 points, or 4K. If this thing continues to go down in my direction and it goes where I think it'll go, yeah, this will be a big position. And once I feel that I've gotten really comfortable trading the ES, I'm gonna get me like a top step or a end of day trade, an end of day account. Oh, and they're gonna fucking hate me. Oh, they're gonna hate me. Oh, they're gonna hate me. Oh, another 10K day, another 20K day. Oh no. And then TPT. Oh yeah, I'm gonna come for that. I'm coming for that. Oh yeah, you gonna give me these daily payouts? Another 10K payout? This guy's a menace. He's the unstoppable trader. He's a menace. Yo, yeah, yeah. I was like, dude, what the hell? I was like, hold on. Oh man, that was hilarious. I was like, how the hell you get your mic to sound like that? Hello, ladies. We're back. He got 500 instant female subscribers just off his voice alone. Oh yeah, we're back, ladies. So yeah, we're in this ES long right now, or this NQ long. We're looking for a retest of those highs, but we could be in for some turbulence. So buckle up, ladies. I was like, what the fuck, man? Yo, his mic had sounded really good, man. Really fucking good, man. Maybe wanted to step up my mic game a little bit. But if I'll probably just do some major updates probably over the weekend, kind of like how I did with the like with my P&L, having the stocks and the news scroll on the top and bottom of the screen. Yeah, I think the only thing that this stream is just like really missing, and I don't think it's missing too much. I don't think it is. I think at this point it's just yeah, just having the trade day just more structured, just having it more structured, more professional. I think that's probably it. Hmm. We'll see though. You know what? I think what I think that I should be I think what I should start to implement is just being more patient and wait for the confirmation. That's going to be tough. That's definitely going to be challenging because I just I'm very, like I said, I'm very comfortable getting in before the price action is on the chart. But at the same time, maybe a newer trader is not. I mean, obviously a newer trader is not going to be comfortable and stuff like that. Mm. Not necessarily, no, but what I want is just to be as authentic as possible. I just feel kind of like I was talking about this last night, Griff and Trey, but I don't know if you saw the video with selling rips and the rant that he went on during his stream, and I definitely agree with that. I want to what I want for myself, and I'm not saying I'm the only one that's doing this, but what I want is just an authentic space where we just trade. We take good setups. We talk about our setups. It's just a place where people can just really come and learn. And like I said, that's why I kind of want to clean up the gambling and getting in before the price action. Maybe I'll probably take trades like that off stream. But if I'm going to grow the channel, grow the stream, grow the presence, then obviously it's going to be more inexperienced traders. And regardless if I like to say this or not, but newer traders are going to be influenced by, especially if they see that, well, yeah, he was in like drawdown, like $2,000 a drawdown, but at the end of the day, he still got his targets hit. He still was profitable and he still made money. That's all someone that just want to make, that's all they're going to see. And I don't want to be the person that instills bad habits into other people. I know Alfred before, and just the earlier on in the stream when it was just me and Smith and we first started, I know Alfred, gain weight, Muhammad was giving a lot of constructive criticism, and it changed a lot of my trading. He said that he had to stop watching because he was picking up on habits for a while, on my gambling habits. Shit, like I said, I've cleaned up a lot, but that was worse then. Shit, yeah, gambling was like, it's fun, but I had to think about it. I was like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's absolutely right. And I don't want that. That's not what I want. What I want, like I said, is to just be an authentic space where we trade and we learn, we grow, all that shit. That's what I want. That's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm working towards. So just gotta clean up a lot of my behavior. That's it. Actually, yeah, okay, I figured as much. I was like, man, I'm probably got stopped out of that gold play. So yeah, I kind of figured that gold play was not gonna kind of work. My original thesis with it though was my original thesis was, I mean, we got that brick of structure, but then at the same time, I was like, you know what? Yeah, we got that brick of structure down, but then it popped right back up. It popped right back up. So I was like, I was gonna try the short because when I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, they'll probably come back and short that, but obviously they didn't. So what I think is gonna probably happen here is we're probably gonna get let's see. So I might actually just move my, yeah, I'll probably, yeah, you know what, man. But at the same time, I was hoping that it didn't work because I mean that was a sim trade. I'm still in this shit with a runner. So I might actually just do that. Yeah, I think that's a good spot right there. Yeah. 3699. What yeah. 3699. Yeah. I'll just let that thing run overnight. I just let it run overnight. I don't want to put my stop in profit because I know as soon as I put it in profit, it's gonna stop me out and it's gonna hit my target. So I'll just lose 30 bucks plus what, since this is Apex. Uh I'll just lose 30 bucks plus whatever how high it goes, and if it comes back and stops me out, I'll just lose that. But I'm just gonna let this thing run. Yeah, I'm gonna let it run. Mm, yeah. Okay. And I appreciate that Griffin trade. Because I mean, I've noticed that there's just like there's so many streams, man. There's a lot of streams. So like I said, I've always said this, but yeah, I appreciate anybody that joins because there's a lot of good traders and streamers out there, and I'm not the only person that's doing this. They are profitable. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. I'm just not going to, like I said, I'm not doing the affiliate crap. I'm not doing that. I'm not pushing nobody else's product. I mean, that's something that y'all don't ever have to worry about. I am not pushing that shit. It's like, yeah, let's try out this new prop firm. Like, fuck no. I'm not trying out any new prop firms. At this point, I'm just going to stick with the ones that I know. We all know that Top Step guy hit with a phishing email, or they were breached and a phishing email was sent out with their brand on it, even though they don't want to take accountability for it. But Top Step got hit. And like I said, that's an organization. Just imagine if it was one of these came out of nowhere prop firms that happened to. And it's just a group of guys. under an LLC. I mean, Top Step is under an LLC, but we understand the difference. We understand the difference. Top Step is an established organization. These are just a group of guys that created a LLC last week and put a prop firm under it, and they protected themselves from any liability due to the business. So, I mean, I'm not going to ever put my sensitive information in firms like that. Yeah. Not getting paid and having your sensitive information stolen. Because I mean, you give them enough information for them to steal your identity. You give them your credit card information, your picture, your photo ID, your address, your employer, I think. Don't they ask you for like your employer or something? Maybe not. Maybe not your employer. But you give them a lot of information. I think it's the scene. No, never mind. That's something totally different. My bad. I was thinking about opening up like you open up like a Tasty Works. For whatever reason they want to ask you where you work at. It's like, what the fuck? Why you want to know all that for? But you give them a lot of information. It's valuable. It's valuable information. They can make a lot of money off of that information. Data is the new gold. Data is very valuable. It can be sold. And that's why it was no surprise when whatever that prop firm was, Fast Track Trading, when they were going bankrupt, all of a sudden everybody's personal data was hacked. I can't sit here and say that it wasn't done without malicious intent. I always have to use that word allegedly, but I don't believe in coincidences. I just don't. All of a sudden y'all going bankrupt and that data, which is valuable, it gets breached. Okay. All right. Whatever you say. But kind of going with this new prop firm. So remember that story I told you? So the trader's name is BPC Trader. I'm pretty sure because y'all guys heard of him. He started popping up in my feed for whatever reason, and I watched a couple of his streams. I watched a video where he stated that Top One, not only did they say that he broke a rule, they took back his profits that he made. Just imagine that. I don't even think Apex does that shit. It just they deny your payment, but they don't take away the amount of money from the account. But Top One, for whatever reason, they took away all the money that he made because they stated that he broke a rule. So all that work gone. Now, I made a statement and I said that when he made the video talking about it, he made it feel like, all right, he made it seem that he wasn't agitated. And I was like, man, I would be highly upset. Highly upset. And for whatever reason, today, I see his stream pop up. I click on it to see, what he was doing. And the craziest thing happens where he was actually talking about the situation. He blew those accounts because he went tilt. And that's what I was saying. I was like, these influencers, for whatever reason, tries to pass the illusion that this is not an emotional business. This is definitely an emotional business. I would be highly upset. And I understand that that's what the firms wanted. They want you to be upset. They want you to be emotional. So when the next session opens up, you're going to go in, over leverage, blow the account, and they don't have to worry about paying you out, at least for this cycle. At least for that cycle. And that's exactly what he did. And couldn't blame him. I probably would have did the same thing too. I've done it on VEVOS. So I can only imagine being so close, because I think it was supposed to be a 10 or 15K payout because he was copy trading across multiple accounts. And now that money is gone. And I understand how that shit feels. I understand how that feels. Blowing an account that you're about to get a payout in is not a good feeling. When that happened to myself, I went on a blowing account spree. I blew so many accounts trying to revenge trade. I blew so much money. Revenge trading, trying to get back, quote unquote, to where I was at. But you can never do it. I mean, you don't ever get back, but you're just fueled by anger. I got to get it back. Yeah. So this was top one. This is top one. So is that prop firm that new one that just came out, top one? They denied his payout and then they took the money back. They forfeited his money. So yeah. Yep, that's exactly right. If your information is exactly off. Yep. Yeah, visual ID. Yes, yeah. They asked me for my employer. I was asked. I don't know why, but I had to confirm what my employer was when I opened up my account with Tastyworks. It's like, well, shit. Let me just. I mean, if you want shit, you want my fingerprints? You want my retina scan? You want a hair fiber, DNA? You want all that too? AI, sure. You're going to be replaced by AI. Mhm. But yeah, my goal is now to get back to the payouts. I'm gonna stop playing around. I'm gonna start taking this more seriously. I'm going to loosen up my take profit policy. I'll loosen it up. It'll definitely be a work in progress, or it'll be a man. It just sounds blasphemous to say that shit. But I will loosen up my take profit policy. I'll loosen it up. If I'm up a certain amount, if I'm not going to take the profits, I got to at least push my stop up. At least push my stop up. Because more often than not, the price does come back to my break even after being up like 2K or some shit like that. So, yeah. I wonder why. I wonder if you're already like if you work as a hedge fund trader, why the hell are you opening up why would I need to open up a Tasty trade or a Tasty work account or trade with the broker when I'm a hedge fund trader? I would want to keep my money at the firm that I'm working at. Why would I need to even open up an account like that? Or I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, and then the broker. I mean, you only get paid every time I trade. So wouldn't you want me to be at your firm? I don't know, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For personal trading reasons. Mm, yeah. Mm. Honestly, Alfred, I'm surprised that TPT hasn't hit you up with like, bro, yeah, we need an extensive 10-year background check on you, my guy. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. We need a full 10-year extensive where you've worked at. Who you been with? Who you know? Who have you worked for? You taking profits and not gambling? You actually taking advantage of these cheap prices that we offer and extracting 5 figures from us? What? Nah, we need to do that background check. I'm surprised. I really am. But I wouldn't want that to happen, obviously. But I'm surprised they haven't done it. Because I would do it. I would. It's like, man, it's like, who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is this guy? Honestly, Griffin Tread, I wouldn't even know. Oh, hedge against your work position. I mean, I guess. I guess with the how I think of trading is, I mean, why would I don't know. So for me, I don't think I would hedge against my other position. That would be too much mental gymnastics because one of my position has to lose. And I don't know. I don't like that idea. I want both of them to win. When I was trading options, a lot of the fool rules would say uh, hedging your position, you won't make as much, but you'll be profitable. Man, I don't hear that shit. Either I'm a loser or I'm a win. I don't want to kind of win. Or I don't want to kind of win. I just want to win or lose. The fuck? I'm not hedging shit. Going long and short. Like if you're long the Nasdaq, you would hedge the position and go short. Or my bad. And SPY. If you were long SPY, you would short Qs to where if you were wrong, the difference you'll still be profitable. I mean, anybody got time for that? And at that time, that's like a multi-leg position anyway. At that point, I mean, if I'm going to trade that way, I might as well trade spreads. Mm. Mm. Says it's brought out a lot of your greedy trading. That's exactly what that daily payout is for. It's to entice you to. Because when I was in a live account, I mean, that's why I lost it, man. I mean, I could have
Connection lost.
Hold on, let me make sure. That's probably Tradify. Tradify is always disconnecting. It doesn't. I don't know if it's something on their end, but Tradify always disconnects, and I always got to reconnect to it. But there were plenty of times where in my live account I could have just closed out for the day, but then I thought to myself, job ain't finished. Job ain't finished. It ain't finished. We can still make some money. Job ain't finished. You got Nasdaq moving 500 points in one direction and then turns around and man, nah, job ain't finished, man. Get back in there and keep trading, my guy. Get back in there and keep trading. Hmm. I did Griffin trade. At one point in time, I did trade exclusively just options. And if you can imagine, I didn't make a lot of money. If you can imagine that. Why? Because I never took profits. I did not take profits. And you already know, we know that options they expire. There was a point in time, and I don't know if he was actually with us. I did have a $500 option account that I was also trading alongside of my futures account. I ran that account up to $1,800. So I 3x that account. And you already know what happened to it afterwards. I stopped following my rule. I started gambling. And I started holding on to positions for too long. I fought the trend, which I mean, if you fight the trend in futures, that's one thing. If you fight the trend in options, well, shit, you might as well just give the market your money because you ain't gonna get it back. And I was just looking for that next big move instead of waiting patiently for it. So I was buying 2 days, 2 DTEs, which quickly turned to zero. And we all know how that goes. We know how that goes. I had a nice 2 DTE strategy. I would get into the position at the end of the day. I was looking for the move during the next session. And if it didn't happen in the next session, then I would close it that session for a small loss or a win. And it was just so happened that a lot of my trading that way, a lot of them were winners. And I built that account up. And then I thought to myself, I mean, why not just, I mean, instead of spending this money on 2 DTEs, I mean, we can get them 0 DTEs and make more money. We can build this account up. And we all know that's a trap. We know that's a trap, but we do it anyway. And yeah, that account's gone. That account's gone. Maybe I'll do it again. Maybe I'll do it again. Maybe I'll start another $500 account and grow it again. But this time actually stick to the strategy that was working for me. Damn, he lost 10K. Damn. Yeah, 0 DTEs is dead, man. Shit. When Powell dropped the market about 1,000 points, someone said that someone turned $45 to 12 or 11,000 or some shit like that, trading XBX puts. $45 lotto turned into 11,000 or some shit like that, bro. Fucking crazy. When is it gonna be my turn? Damn it! When is it gonna be my turn? Damn it! A $45 investment that turns to 11 or something, 12K. Yeah. Hmm. I fumbled on that Tesla play, man. I got out in profit, and I hate that shit, man. I hate it. I get out in profit thinking to myself, you know what? This is the right thing to do. Made $500 on a $45, $50 investment because this is when Tesla was first going down. And I was like, dude, Tesla's going to pop on its earnings because everybody was selling on it. Everybody in Wall Street Bets was talking about how they're going to buy their grandma Lambos because they were shorting Tesla. And we all know that we inverse Wall Street Bets. So I straight up inversed them. I was like, dude, this shit about to go long. I looked at the charts, saw it was consolidating. I was like, yeah, this shit's about to pump. And I made $500 on a $45 investment. But that shit ran up all the way to $1,200. I could have had $1,200 if I just let that shit ride. So you knew that hurt my feelings, man. That shit hurt my feelings, man. I was profitable and that shit hurt my feelings because I could have made $1,200. I left $600, $700 on the table. And I should have just stuck in it. And I was like, and then it's like the times where you stick. It's like the times that you stick in it. Those are the times when price falls back to your break even and you lose money. But then you're like, you know what? I don't want that to happen to me. And then all of a sudden, that's when it wants to ride to the damn moon and shit. Obviously, This is when Tesla was in the 200s. So if I had like a leap, my God, I would be super up, super up, super up. It is. It definitely is. It definitely is. We can definitely change that. Definitely change that. Yeah, Griff can trade is like, yeah, it's like shit. I made $500, but I could have made more. I could have made more. Smith was telling me the same thing, and it was like, nah, it ain't good enough. I was like, man, but you 15 extra. No, it ain't good enough. Damn it. I left $700 on the table. I left it on the table. Oh yeah, speaking of Tesla, we was just talking about Tesla this week. We was talking about Tesla this week, and then it was no surprise that that Tesla did what it did. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm a Tesla whisperer or something like that because Tesla did exactly what I thought it was going to do. We was talking about how this was just a pullback on Tesla, and that if you was selling it, then you're going to get clapped because it was just a pullback. And sure enough, that shit was just a pullback. It was just a pullback. That's it. Pullback into support. That's all it was. A pullback into support, and it pushed right back up. And I was like, man, Trump and Elon did that shit purposely so people could sell out of Tesla so they could buy that shit low and make some money as it goes right back up. That shit was only a pullback, man. Oh, it was only a pullback. I bet Elon and Tesla or Trump and Tesla or shit, Trump and Elon are still besties. It's like, yeah, I needed some money. Let's pretend like we're in a fight, like we're feuding. I'm gonna say this about you, and you'll say this about me, and then after everything, we get our money back. We'll be friends again. Mm, yeah. Damn, you lost 72 man shit. Well, and I lost more than that, man. I don't even want to say the number, man, because that number still hurts my feelings. That number still hurts my feelings. If I had that money now, oh man, I would have quadrupled that money. But I had that money when I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't I understood what I was doing, but I didn't know what I was doing. I understood if I bought options and I hold it long enough, either I was going to lose that money or I was going to make money. That's all I knew. But I didn't understand that if I actually bought it at strategic areas and held it until it got to a certain spot or bought longer term options because I had the money for it, there was no reason why I should have bought as many zero DTEs as I did with that much money. I shouldn't have bought that many zero DTEs. I had enough money to do longer term options. And if I did buy longer term options, the way that the market actually went up, man, 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 man. Yeah, I still think I believe I still have I may have money still in my Robinhood account maybe. I know I bought some what's that shit called? What is it called? Uh Dogecoin. I'm pretty sure well, I'm not going to download Robinhood. I'm pretty sure I still got money in that account. I've already deleted the app. But what I was chasing and like I said, this is I hate that, but I mean I had to learn. I was under the impression during that time that these full rules were when they post their 100K, 10K, half a million days on social media. I didn't know that they were actually doing it all in the sim. I didn't know that. And the few that actually were making that money, they were risking, like I said, half a million, $10,000, $100,000 just to make 10,000, which honestly, it's a lot of money, but the amount of money that you're risking to make 10K is that's not good on zero DTEs and stuff like that. I was under the assumption that they was trading like me, like maybe 5 or 10 contracts or some shit like that and making that amount of money. And that's what I was chasing. I was like, man, I need to make this. Man, these people make it 10K. I need to make 10K too. Damn it. But I learned that lesson too late. Learned that lesson too damn late. Mm. No, actually, Cave Trader, man, I've been taking it easy, man. Yeah, Christopher, yeah. That's definitely true. The tuition that you got to pay to the market, yeah, it's just something that once you get to a point to where you're not paying the market anymore, tuition is a beautiful thing. But it's always open to take your donations. The market thanks you for your donation. It thanks you. Um, no, Cave Trader, I actually haven't blown up an account, and I don't plan to. Like I said, I deleted my entry chart off of my chart. So ever since I stopped trading Nasdaq intraday. I stopped blowing up accounts. Go figure. Go figure. I haven't blown an account yet. my I will say that my self-sabotage did actually kicked in. So my Tradify account, I almost lost that shit. But the one thing that I noticed was even though I almost lost my Tradify account, it took a lot to almost lose it. I was super heavy in both gold and Nasdaq trading in the wrong direction, and all I lost was $4,500. I hit daily loss limit thinking that that actually blew the account, but I didn't blow the account. And I had to sit here and think like, damn, like, hmm. You almost self-sabotage yourself to the point that you almost blew the account, but I had to work so hard to blow it, to even hit that number, because I was up, I think, about 3K, I think, in that account. So I really lost like $7,500, I believe, because I hit the daily loss limit and then I lost the money that I had in the account at the time. And I think that's probably why I thought I lost it. Or no. I think I was up 4K in that account. And then I hit the daily loss limit. So it was like closer to 8K. But I was super heavy. When I'm saying I was like 90 contracts on gold, 90 contracts on ES, going trading in the wrong direction. So I really had to put heavy size on both of them just to get to that number. But that was kind of a wake up call because it was like, well, that's I guess losing can be a habit. I mean, when you go on tilt, is losing can be a habit. And I hate to say it, but it was definitely a habit. It was it was something internal trying to complete a task. I have a habit of blowing accounts. I haven't blown an account in a while. And so it was like, oh shit, I gotta blow an account. I gotta blow it. I gotta blow the account. And so I started doing stupid shit to blow the fucking account. Like, started doing stupid shit. Getting in at areas that I know wouldn't work. It's like, cause I really had to stop myself. It's like, kind of like as using this as an example, because this is what I was doing. This is what I convinced myself to do. I don't know why, but I mean, I convinced myself to do it. Like after we got this big move like this, I would go long, like 90 contracts, like at the top of the range, looking for it to continue higher, knowing that it wouldn't do it. But I was compelled to do it because I guess there was like an internal process that just was like, oh, he hasn't blown an account. We need to blow an account. And so I had to really sit back and think and talk to myself about that shit. Like, what the fuck was even that? Stop doing stupid shit, bro. Like that's stupid. That was stupid. Why the hell would you sit here and buy this top looking for the shit to continue? But then when it gets to the bottom, you're sitting here debating if you should get in or not. Like it's just fucking stupid, man. It was stupid. But it definitely was a wake up call though. It definitely was a wake up call. So long story short, Cave Trader, no, I have not blown an account. I haven't hit daily loss limit in a while. And I'm just taking this thing one step at a time. I'm just gonna wait for my setup. I'm just gonna wait for the setup. There's no point chasing, especially when I have big targets. I have bigger targets, so I have to wait for the pullback so I can get a decent move in the position. He says total payouts. So I think I don't remember the number, but I think I've gotten paid out like maybe 10 or 12 times this year. I was a live trader I had 3 live accounts at the same time. One at My Funded Futures and 2 at Blue Sky. I had 3 live accounts running at the same time. I got 1 payout from my live account from MFF and then I blew that shit. I've got 2 or 3 payouts on both of my funded Blue Sky accounts. And I got the 5 payouts from the on the sim funded side. And then I got a couple of payouts from Top Step. So probably like 12 or 13 payouts this year, 3 live accounts. And then for whatever reason, after I lost my my other account, I just been having trouble getting back on the funded track. I don't know why. Or the payout track. I don't know why. I almost got a payout, but then I blew my account on like the last day, so that hurt my feelings for like 2 seconds. But I'm just gonna keep moving on. I kind of knew that I think I just got tired of that account. I just got tired because I just, for whatever reason, I was going back and forth. It's like every day on the last day, I would hit daily loss limit, and I don't even know why. I wouldn't like. I feel like I wasn't anxious. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't this or that. It just, for whatever reason, the market was just doing like the most. Like it was doing the most on my payout days. I don't know why. It was doing the most. I would trade perfectly. I would hit this setup. And on those days, the market would just be stupid. Like it would just continue trading and it would not pull back. And when it finally pulled back, it kept pulling back. And it's like, well, what the fuck, man? Like, And then I just went into the Nasdaq and then I just blew the whole thing. So the Nasdaq blows my accounts. So, but like I said, I'm not trading the Nasdaq anymore, so I should get back on track. But that's going to be my goal for the rest of this year, is to get back being a well. I didn't have the best experience being a live trader though. I'm not going to sit here and say that I did, but I didn't like being a live trader for MFF, and I didn't like being a live trader for Blue Sky. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's the same thing, man. It's like, dude, I can be up 20K and I'll still blow that account if I'm on tilt. Hey, I'm about to come to bed. I just got that look. I just got that look. Like, yeah, you're supposed to be in bed. Yeah, you're supposed to be in bed. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah. All right, I'm in the stream here. We're out of time for this session anyway. I'm in this trade in the sim, so I'm just gonna let this thing run. We'll see what happens. We do got CPI tomorrow, so I will be very mindful. Obviously, around 7:30. We all know that with tariffs and everything else, CPI, we may not get a big reaction, but we also could, because inflation is not the issue anymore. It's just the uncertainty of tariffs. That's what the market is looking for. But then at the same time, we have FOMC next week. We have a short week next week. I'm thinking that the market is going to want to get a lot of the movement out of the way this week. And so next week, we probably might see maybe a slowdown. And then we have quad witching next week as well. So because we have so much happening, I think we're going to probably see a lot of movement this week and probably not so much next week. Hopefully that's not the case, but that's what I expect. So we'll see what happens. But we'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to make some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.